the story from bankruptcy to earning $200 a day, Long's unexpected Forex journey. At 32 years old, Long thought that the train of his life had derailed forever. He used to own a small coffee shop on a corner in Saigon, where dreams nurtured day and night grew into a chain of brands, becoming a unique path among many entrepreneurial lives. But no one could foresee the sudden storms. The pandemic struck, the shop was empty of customers, and costs weighed heavily each day. And finally, the lonely white sign urgently leasing space quietly closed the dream named Long. Now he quietly cleans up each old item, turning off the last light under a dazed gaze. Far from the image of the proud owner he once was, Long returns to live with his parents, avoiding the concerned looks of friends and gradually retreating into the shell of shame and failure. The long, sleepless nights, aimlessly scrolling on the phone screen, a video appeared. Forex, financial trading, investing on an international platform. All you need is a laptop, a thinking mind, no storefront, no staff, no manager. A thought flashed through Long's mind. Could this be the way to save myself from a dead end? The remaining money he deposited into a trading account. He crammed tips from YouTube, joined get-rich-quick signal groups, trusted strangers, blindly followed every time someone closed a golden trade. The money ran out. Long deposited more, despite fear, despite the intuition of risk, just hoping to find the light. But in the end, that money also went to zero. The so-called way out became an even deeper abyss of despair. Faith shattered, new hope sparked, now completely extinguished. Long deleted the app, erased everything related to the market, and didn't even dare to think about the word Forex anymore. I'm not suited for this game of the rich. That's what he told himself as he returned to help his mother sell noodle soup early every morning. Life returned to calm, but deep in his heart, Long had become a different person, one of doubt, avoidance, and regret. One morning, while Long was counting the change to give back to a customer, he recognized a familiar face, someone who used to be a regular at the cafe, now quietly sitting in a corner, busily writing something in a worn-out notebook. Curious, Long asked, "What are you writing?" The man smiled kindly. "I'm recording my losing trades, not to blame myself, but to learn how not to repeat mistakes. I trade not for money, but because I need to learn to master myself." That phrase was like a slap that woke Long up. The problem was never the market. It was himself who wasn't calm enough, hadn't learned enough, hadn't matured enough. That night, the old laptop lit up again. This time, Long didn't rush into placing orders as before. He sat down and reviewed every transaction history, every mistake from small to large, the trades made on emotion, the times he held on to losses out of regret, the times he chased the peak out of greed. All were recorded into a failure diary, a notebook full of pain. Long set for himself 3 unbreakable principles. Never enter a trade without sufficient reason. Do not trade when mentally unstable. Do not trust anyone, including yourself, when greed arises. Day by day, Long relearned from his own failures, idolizing no one, no longer chasing after VIP groups, and not buying expensive courses. 3 months later, although he hadn't made big wins yet, his account was no longer burning. 6 months later, Long began to generate consistent profits. Now, with a daily profit of $200, Long understands success does not come from luck. It comes from the determination to face oneself and learn from the most painful lessons. No one taught Long how to win. He learned how to not lose like before. No flashy mentors, no tutoring classes. Only himself is the greatest teacher, as long as he has the courage to acknowledge his mistakes. The market doesn't make anyone fail. Uncontrolled emotions are the real enemy. Remember, failure is not the end of the story. It is the first draft of success. Dare to face it, look back, and stand up stronger than ever. Let Chung Forex accompany you, because everyone can write a miraculous journey from the scars of the past. In the next story, we will meet a Vietnamese woman who shook the entire international trading floor. Don't miss it. Thank you for following today's story. If you find it valuable, please like and subscribe to the channel to watch more inspiring stories. Share this video. You could help many people who are about to give up.